Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA, and I know the lighting sucks, but you don't need to see me anyway. I'm old and not too pretty to look at. But anyway, I had a viewer leave a comment, Liberty 1776 Freedom, left a comment, and it is an interesting one. It says, is Miss Google a viable companion? Do you feel, quote, think humans will be content with interacting with machines this way? Well, yes, I do. Why? Well, it's like anything else that we've done throughout our growing up life. We adapt. Things come along that are new, and we learn how to operate them, and we become very comfortable with them. Think about a dishwasher. Think about a TV. Think about phones. I mean, look at all the stages of the telephone that we've been through. And initially, that was kind of a shock, and everybody was a little, off balance about it. But gradually, we become very used to them and comfortable. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with all of this, quote, artificial intelligence, machine learning stuff, deep mind stuff. And yeah, these learning algorithms they're already doing it. I mean, it's not a question of, are we going to be content? We either will or you won't interact with anything, because these companies are going towards automation to eliminate employees, to boost their profits, to make their shareholders happy, and that's the way that is. And I really enjoy having the Google Home device and also the Google Assistant on my phone. Why? Because I can add stuff to my shopping list. I can set reminders to remind me to do things at certain times. I'm 73 years old. My memory's certainly not good, but I think it's just a little, they call it the Google Assistant, and that's what it is. It's like having a personal assistant, because you can be driving down the highway and do all of this stuff without picking, you just punch the little thing and you don't have to be distracted. You just start talking to your phone and telling it to do stuff, add stuff to your shopping list and all that stuff. And that's what I use it for. And the Google Home device is the same way. I'll be doing something here and I'll think I need bananas, or I'll think I need something else, and I just add it to my list. Yeah, and do I think humans will be content with interacting with machines? Yes. I think eventually, not even eventually, it's happening now. There's people that have the Alexa, there's people that have the Google Home device, and they use it for a lot of things, and over a period of time, that becomes just a standard way of doing things, and when it's not there, you miss it. And in fact, when I'm traveling sometimes, if I don't have my Google Home device set up, because it requires 110 volt, it won't run on 12 volt. I have a way to do it using an inverter. And if I'm going to be at a campground or boondocking for a few days, I do go ahead and set it up, because it's kind of a way of life. And you have to have internet access, of course. And I use my Wi-Fi or my Jetpack from Verizon, and that connects to the Google Home device, and I'm good to go. But no, I think you're going to see these changes go quite smoothly. And as far as disrupting jobs, I think there will be a disruption. But not as bad as we thought, because I have to tell you, if you think of how many hundreds of thousands and millions of people are making some kind of an income off of YouTube, and I think Facebook, and I don't think you can do anything on Twitter, but they're doing all kind of stuff online and doing it from home and doing it while they're traveling, that you couldn't do 20 years ago, 10 years ago, barely. Now you can do it anywhere in the world almost. And I see that as a benefit. I think people will enjoy making money from home and traveling, because homeschooling now for parents that are traveling and parents that want to homeschool. My God, you got the whole universe online, and the teachers and stuff. The learning experience, in my opinion, based on what I've seen over the internet, is as good or better as that you'd have in a classroom, because you can go at your own pace. And I know they're trying some of that in schools, but it's going to become more and more popular. But it's just a matter of time, guys. I mean, and if you don't stay up, you're going to get left behind. So that's your choice. You can say, well, I'm not ever going to do that. I'm not going to talk to that thing. That's fine. Don't. And you'll just be sitting there wondering what's going on someday, and you're not going to be able to find out without asking something. But having said that, I just thought that was a good comment. Yeah, is Miss Google a viable companion? I enjoy having that device around. I do. And I also like the Google Assistant on my Android phone. Very, very useful, and that's all I had to say. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? Well, because I make a little commission off of it and doesn't cost you a penny, so why not? But if you don't want to fool with it, don't. My feelings won't be hurt. And, drink plenty of water, keep your health, do all that stuff. And, as far as the artificial intelligence and all this stuff, now as far as robots and all that stuff, that's a whole nother thing. And, but as far as interacting with artificial intelligence, you've got a girl at Bank of America now. Verizon's moving everybody away from the call centers to just use their AI stuff. And so, yeah, it's a change. Walmart's doing it. Amazon's doing it. So, get on, get off, or get out of the way. Adios, amigos, from Central Texas on a beautiful day. It's about 74 degrees, dry, very little wind, nice day. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.